Ladies and gentlemen, you all been waiting for. It's the 140th video special. And here's your host, the guy who uploads dozens of videos. I give you the new Time Travel Hyman 88! Hey, thank you very much, you guys. Thank you so very much. All right, welcome to the 140th video special. That's right, it's here, and I'm your host, the new Time Travel Hyman 88, also known as Justin Hyman. And we have a fantastic show for you guys coming up. So, if you're new to YouTube, sit back and relax. So I'll be doing the reviews, and I'll be picking which will be the number one my reviews. So I am grateful to thank you, everybody out there on YouTube who subscribe to my channel every day. It really means a lot. And I'll give to the people in part 2. So we're running a little short today because that's after 12 midnight. So anyway, that's fine. So, let's get on to the review, shall we? Oh, before we begin, I just want to give a shout out to Kenza Wilkinson. Kenza Wilkinson, your videos are awesome. Keep up the good work and happy birthday. Check out her channel on YouTube, Fusion Fall 550. Her birthday is Wednesday, March 20th. So, we wish her a happy 15th birthday. So let's get on to review, shall we? Okay, guys. Now let's move on. Which of these reviews, the DVDs or VHS, is number one? Will it be Doctor Who, Dreamland, Batman Begins, Fantastic Four, and Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves? And the winner with 4 votes, it's Doctor Who, Dreamland. Yes, this is a great story. I love this episode. This one of the direct-to-DVDs episode. Now, as you may notice, this 6-part episode, originally planned as this episodes, this story is originally aired on BBC Red Button service on November 21st and November 27th, 2009. Yep, November 21st to the 27th. The plot begins. A ship is being chased by 2 white ships. Is fired at and crash lands in New Mexico on the date June 13th, 1947, at the site of Roswell, Dry Springs, Nevada. 11 years later, the TARDIS lands at a diner. The 10th Doctor meets 2 people, Cassie Rice and a man called Jimmy. He noticed a piece of alien equipment on the table, picks it up, and activates. The 2 men in a Men in Black suits outside the diner. One walk, and after a small confrontation, they end up having a brawl. He chased the trio out and get in Jimmy's truck. Jimmy and Cassie tell the Doctor of the Roswell crash and how near they are to Area 51. Jimmy is convinced that the alien has been killing its cattle as he works at a ranch. Cassie said a cougar did it. The Doctor makes Jimmy stop the truck, where he sees a large footprint. The 3 of them are confronted by a large alien, which the Doctor said is a Viprox. Cassie screams piercingly, angering the alien, who threatens to attack them. Jimmy catches and restrains Cassie, and the 3 of them run for their lives as the Viprox chase them. Suddenly, the Viprox is hit by a missile aimed by the helicopter. The helicopter lands, and a man walks out and arrests them and take them to Colonel Stark at Area 51.
At Area 51, the three are locked up in a room together until Stark arrives and tells them that their minds are to be wiped completely. The Doctor, Cassie, and Jimmy are escorted to the labs by soldiers who strap them down on the operating tables and turn on the gas. Stark taunts the captives for a short while before leaving the room. As he walks out, the Doctor manages to free himself and turn off the gas, then release Cassie and Jimmy, and the three of them escape through a ventilation shaft. As they get through, they come out to the coordinator. As the alarm rings and the soldiers comes out, they hide in a lab where they see a blue female alien sealed behind the glass. Soldier bursts into the lab and the Doctor, Cassie, and Jimmy go up a lift. Once the lift gets onto the top, however, they are faced with armed gunmen. The Doctor tells his new friend to put their hands up and smile. General Stark's office, the Vaporok, threatens Colonel Stark that the Colonel failure will dire consequences for Earth. The Doctor, Cassie, and Jimmy are being led to the gas room when they come across the alien ship. The Doctor uses a sonic screwdriver and lowers it. All three enter and the Doctor launch it. The controls are a bit wonky. General Stark is in the room with the Vaporok's leader. He noticed that the Doctor is not human. The spaceship crash land. Stark detected this and orders a landing team to search it. The Doctor, the trio makes it out the crash unhurt. They find a ghost town which abandoned during a gold rush. They enter the room and light a gas lantern. When Jimmy goes to look around, he finds a floor being completely destroyed. A Vaporok's arm grabs him and pulls him down into the tunnel. The Doctor and Cassie hear his cries and run after his voice. They find Jimmy being tied up in some sort of a hardy insect goo. The Doctor confronts the leader, Lord Azlok, who detect the Doctor's two heart while it's distracted them. Cassie lets Jimmy free in a bid for protection. Cassie chunks the gaslight at Vaporok's leader and his guard. The Doctor, Cassie, and Jimmy run down a tunnel to find eggs of hatched Vaporoks. The Doctor discovered that the Vaporoks had laid eggs and not brought any army, being very clever. A few tens of young Vaporoks surrounded the Doctor, Cassie, and Jimmy. The Vaporoks queen is annoyed at the Doctor, so she orders her troops to attack him and his friend. The Doctor, Cassie, and Jimmy run and find a mine cart. The Doctor sets up to go and sets a trap for baby Vaporoks. The Vaporoks gets hit in a trap and fall down. The cart speeds along, but it crashes into a rock. They climb out of the cart and find 4 members of the Allies of Shade. The Men in Black were sent by to the Alliance to find an alien invasion on level 5 planets and cover up. Mr. Dread, leader of the Men in Black and the men who attacked Jimmy, is among them. Uh-oh. The Doctor said they will destroy anything that knows about alien invaders. Their hands turn into guns and they attempt to vaporize the Doctor, Cassidy, and Jimmy. They are, who turn out to be robots, are mobilized by arrows defeated by Jimmy's grandfather, Night Eagle. Night Eagle takes them to the alien he found called the Riverish Metalox. Riverish tells the Doctor that his wife, Sibylla Vilak, is the alien the Doctor, Cassidy, and Jimmy found earlier with a crash landing in 1947 after the Vaporoks hit their ship. River tried to find her, but he was gunned down. The reason why he came to Earth was the Vaporox were at war with his species. It almost killed them. After Rivish has told his story, General Stark walks and attempts to arrest Rivish. He announced that the Doctor helped him save the world, but the Doctor feels like he is a bad thing. The Doctor, Cassie, Jimmy, and Night Eagle are transported to Area 51 by U.S. Army. Night Eagle said people like Stark are heck bent on destruction. When they arrive at Area 51, they are surprised to see Lord Aslock. There, Aslock said he and Stark have formed an ally. The Doctor tells Stark not to trust the Vaporox. Stark ignores him, and Aslock proceeds to tell them about the Rivish. What did the Vaporox trying to destroy the universe? He also reveals his plan to iconic fusion bar to destroy Russia. A metal side door open. He sees Suruba behind the glass. As they both touch the glass, Mr. Dread walks in and reveals that he is looking for Lord Asrock. He had the fusion bar in his hand. The Doctor zaps him with a screwdriver, and he is shut down again. He grabs the iconic fusion bars and runs off, leaving the friends behind. Stark chases the Doctor on a roof and warns the Doctor to put the iconic fusion bar down. The Doctor turns Stark around on ideas that the Vaporox are enemies. Aslock bursts in. He said he will destroy the Earth. He fleds off. The Doctor and Stark runs down the room where Rivish and Suruba are. Cassie, Jimmy, and Night Eagle are in Suruba cradling Rivish. He is near to death. Suruba says there was something in the ship that could revive him. Stark said anything found in the ship was stored in Area 51 vault. The Doctor, Cassie, Jimmy, and Suruba arrive in the vault. The Doctor asks Jimmy and Cassie to defend the TARDIS and nearby Dry Springs. Inside the vault, the Doctor and Suruba look for the device they need in the Vaporox lair. Aslock gets into the Vaporox Queen and releases the newly hatched blood. Jimmy managed to swerve, drives off. The Vaporox chicks by the helicopter fly overhead at Vaporox. Stark is annoyed that they are losing. Lord Asrock storms and tries to get the troop where the Doctor is. The Doctor and Suruba, meanwhile, they escape in the vault. So, at the end, both he flees. The Asrock fears snarly. Your day will come, the Doctor before, disappearing after attacks Stark. Thanks the Doctor and Suruba and Rivish leave their ship. Stark tells them to keep quiet about the events. Doctor suggests that Cassie and Jimmy clears up the Vaporox mess as the TARDIS depart. Cassie and Jimmy hold hands. Yep, this is a great story. Here's the still pictures of the story. It's featuring the voices of David Tennant and Georgie Moffat and David Warner. Here's some extras including Doctor's greatest moment, the Doctor, the companions, and the enemies. Here's Disc 1 for the story. This story was repeated on BBC Two, aired completely on December 27, 2009. Well, that's it for here. There's more video special to come tomorrow. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. This is the new Time Travel Jaime 88 saying so long.